There were forces working against you long before you realized it. You weren't just facing everyday struggles. There were unseen attacks targeting your life. The enemy had a plan, a carefully orchestrated attempt to stop you before you could step into your divine purpose. But here you are, still standing, still alive, still rising. Many of the struggles you faced weren't just coincidences. The unexplained setbacks, the endless cycles of hardship, the strange occurrences, these were all signs of spiritual warfare. Witchcraft was performed against you, and you didn't even know it. People spoke against you in secret, hoping to see you fall. At one point in your life, you didn't recognize how the spirit world operated. You thought your struggles were simply bad luck or poor decisions. But in reality, there were unseen forces working behind the scenes, influencing your circumstances. Now you see things clearly. Now you understand that your battle was never just physical. It was always spiritual. Witchcraft doesn't always come in the form of potions and spells. Sometimes it operates through sin, manipulation, and deception. When you lived outside of God's will, you unknowingly gave the enemy access. Through fornication, addiction, toxic relationships, or rebellion, doors were opened that allowed spiritual attacks to take root. Many don't realize that sexual sin can create spiritual ties that weigh down the soul. Fornication, adultery, and immoral relationships aren't just physical actions. They have spiritual consequences. The enemy uses these as footholds to keep people trapped in cycles of shame, guilt, and emotional pain. But God, in His mercy, provided a way for you to break free. Witchcraft is not just about rituals. It includes the power of the tongue. People have spoken against you, declaring failure, sickness, and poverty over your life. They whispered lies, spread rumors, and planted seeds of doubt in your mind. These words carried power, affecting how you saw yourself. But today, those curses are broken. Addiction is another tool the enemy uses to keep people bound. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, or even pharmaceuticals, substances that alter the mind can create spiritual oppression. When you were caught in addiction, the enemy thought he had you forever. But the power of God shattered those chains, setting you free from the bondage that once controlled your life. The people who worked against you believed their schemes would succeed. They thought the witchcraft, the lies, and the traps they set would be enough to break you. In their minds, you were supposed to fail. But God had another plan. The very thing they used to destroy you became the thing that elevated you. Something shifted in your spirit. You woke up. You realized that you were not meant to live in constant defeat. You made a decision to turn to God, to seek His protection, and to break every chain that was holding you back. That moment of awakening changed everything. You began to align yourself with God's will. You started praying more, fasting, and seeking His presence. You changed your habits, cut off toxic people, and removed yourself from anything that did not serve your spiritual growth. The moment you decided to fight back spiritually, the enemy lost his grip on your life. Every spell, every curse, every attack failed because you stepped into divine protection. The moment you returned to God, He placed a shield around you. No longer could the enemy manipulate your mind, steal your joy, or control your future. What once had power over you now holds no effect. Now the people who tried to destroy you are confused. They don't understand why their plans failed. They see you thriving, overcoming, and moving forward. They expected to see you broken, but instead they see you rising. Their confusion is proof that their witchcraft has backfired. Every curse sent your way has returned to its sender. The traps they set for you have become their own downfall. The lies they spoke about you are now being exposed. The suffering they wished upon you has become their own reality. This is divine justice. What people send out must return to them. This is a spiritual law. When they sent negativity your way, they set themselves up for destruction. Because you are covered by God, their attacks could not land. Now they must reap what they have sown. Psalm 91 declares that those who dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall be protected from harm. This is your reality. God has covered you with His wings, shielding you from every attack. His hand is upon you, ensuring that no enemy can harm you. People who once doubted you now see the undeniable power of God in your life. They are witnessing a transformation they cannot explain. The very ones who thought you wouldn't make it are now left in awe of what God has done for you. Your enemies made a critical mistake. They put all their energy into destroying you instead of focusing on their own spiritual growth. They ignored God's voice and chose to fight against someone covered by divine favor. Now, they are paying the price for their actions. God kept you here for a reason. There is an assignment on your life that must be fulfilled. The enemy tried to stop you because he saw the calling on your life. But no attack, no spell, no curse could stop what God has ordained. You are no longer bound. You are no longer oppressed. You are walking in victory, fully aware of the power within you. You are free, covered, and moving forward in divine purpose. The battle has already been won. The enemy failed. The witchcraft failed. You are still here, still standing, still thriving. Stay focused on God, stay in alignment with His will, and continue walking boldly in your purpose. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, now or ever. Repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for breaking every chain that was meant to hold me back. I declare that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every word curse spoken over my life is canceled in God's name. I release all fear, doubt, and insecurity from my spirit. Lord, restore everything that was stolen from me. Strengthen my faith so I may continue to stand firm. Expose and remove all enemies hiding in the shadows. Fill my heart with peace, love, and wisdom. I am victorious, I am blessed, and I am walking in my destiny. Amen.